Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're going global. We're diving into the world of international film and television, pulling from a whole stack of recent industry news. Believe me, things are getting interesting. So we've got a legendary director making waves at the Berlin Film Festival.
Oh, wow.
We've got a beloved actor making a triumphant comeback, and a Cold War drama, but with a twist you won't see coming.
I'm packing it all right here. You know what I find fascinating? Is that it's not just about these random happenings. There are these trends emerging, like a surge in international productions, a shift in how studios are approaching content, and a real hunger for diverse voices.
Okay, let's dive into those details. Let's start with some major moves in funding and executive appointments. The UK's Global Screen Fund, they're stepping up to support companies like Neon Films and Escape Plan Productions. But this isn't just about throwing money around.
Not at all. It's all about strategically enhancing production capabilities. In fact, Neon Films is actually using the funds to expand their development team. An Escape Plan. They're bringing in Anna Keeley as an in-house producer. It's a clear signal that the UK is serious about building a sustainable infrastructure for its creative talent.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not just limited to the UK either. Over in Australia and New Zealand, Snapchat has appointed Chris Lewis as their talent partnerships lead. I mean, they're making a big push to empower local creators there.
That's right. And this move by Snapchat speaks to a larger trend we're seeing. Platforms are waking up to the value of regional content. Lewis's role is all about helping local creators connect with audiences and tap into those monetization opportunities. And that could lead to some incredibly fresh and innovative content.
It's like this ripple effect. It's like supporting local talent leads to more diverse stories, which in turn attracts a wider audience. And that brings us to Georgia Woodward, who's making waves as the new COO of Orange Entertainment and the Post Lounge.
Right. And this is where it gets interesting. Woodward has a background in producing diverse content, but what sets her apart is her data-driven approach. She's not just relying on gut feeling, she's using data to understand what audiences want, how they consume content, and how to make strategic decisions that lead to success. This is a trend we're seeing across the industry. It's a shift toward data-informed decision-making.
I love it. Okay, get ready for this one. After 35 years, IMDb has a new CEO. Nikki Santoro is taking over, with founder Col Needham moving into an executive chair role.
Wow. That's a huge change for a platform that's basically synonymous with film and television. It really makes you wonder what this means for the future of IMDb. Will we see some significant changes to the platform? Will they expand into new areas? Santoro's background as COO suggests a focus on innovation, so it'll be interesting to see what direction she takes IMDb in.
Fascinating. And while we're on the topic of big moves, Sony has appointed Keith Legoy as chairman of Sony Pictures Television. You might be thinking.
Okay.
Another executive appointment. But this one is worth paying attention to.
Yeah. Here's why. Legoy has been with Sony for a long time, and he's overseen both domestic and international production. This appointment signals that Sony is serious about expanding its television division, not just in the US, but globally. They're looking to become a major player in the international TV landscape. And Legoy is the man they've chosen to lead the charge.
All right, let's switch gears. Let's dive into the world of film festivals. The Berlin Film Festival, or Berlinale as it's known, is back with a star-studded lineup featuring directors like Richard Linklater, Michel Franco, and Hong Sang-soo. This festival is always a bellwether for the year in film. This lineup, I mean, it's generating a lot of buzz.
And it's not just about the big names. What's interesting about this year's Berlinale is the sheer diversity of storytelling on display. We've got Linklater tackling social issues, we've got Franco pushing boundaries with his filmmaking, and Sang-soo exploring those complexities of human relationships. It's a far cry from the typical Hollywood blockbuster fare.
Oh, for sure. And it's not just films making waves at Berlinale. Atlas Media, a Spanish media company, has two dramas, Sanctuary and Honor. They've been selected for the prestigious series Market Selects. It's a big deal because it puts Spanish-language content in the spotlight on an international stage.
Absolutely. And it's a perfect example of how the global entertainment landscape is changing. Sanctuary dives into the ethics of AI. Honor is a gripping legal thriller. Both series showcase that high quality of storytelling that's coming out of Spain, and it reflects the growing global appetite for non-English language content. If you're looking for something new and exciting to watch, keep an eye on these Spanish dramas.
I'll have to check it out. Speaking of captivating stories, Scriptline is launching a new romantic thriller called Junction at the Unifrance Rendezvous in Paris. This one's set against the backdrop of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
You know what's really compelling about Junction is that it uses the framework of a romantic thriller to explore such a complex and sensitive issue. It's a story of lovers torn apart by conflict, and it promises to be both emotionally charged and thought-provoking. It's a great example of how entertainment can serve as a platform for exploring difficult subjects and promoting dialogue.
I love that. Meanwhile, across the pond, the Glasgow Film Festival is gearing up for the world premiere of Tornado, starring Tim Roth and Jack Lowden.
Oh, yeah. This film is set in 1790s Britain. It follows a young man seeking revenge for his father's death, and it promises to be a visual feast. It highlights the Glasgow Film Festival's commitment to showcasing a diverse range of films from around the world.
Cool. Now, let's fast forward to 2025, SXSW. They're adding some serious star power to its lineup with John Fogerty, Jay Graber, and even Chelsea Clinton and David Duchovny. This festival has always been a melting pot of creativity and innovation, and this lineup just reflects that spirit.
And what's interesting here is the cross-pollination of talent from different fields. You've got music legends, tech innovators, prominent figures from the world of politics and entertainment, all coming together to share their ideas and perspectives. It highlights the growing interconnectedness of various industries and the power of creative collaboration.
Amazing. And speaking of creative collaboration, Variety and Vibe E are teaming up at Sundance 2025 for an event focused on reimagining creativity, with speakers like Roy Wood Jr. and Marlee Matlin. This event promises to be a thought-provoking exploration of the future of storytelling.
It really does. And this collaboration between two major media outlets is significant because it shows a real commitment to fostering innovation and pushing the boundaries of creativity. The event will bring together diverse voices to discuss the evolving landscape of entertainment, the challenges and opportunities facing creators, and the power of storytelling to connect with audiences in new and meaningful ways.
That's awesome. And there's a lot of optimism in the air at Sundance, especially after the success of independent films like Selma and Kneecap. Seems like buyers are more willing to take risks on unconventional stories and support films that might not fit the traditional Hollywood mold.
I think so. This shift in the market is a positive sign for independent filmmakers and diverse storytelling. It shows that audiences are hungry for fresh perspectives, unique voices, and stories that challenge the status quo. The success of these films proves that there's an appetite for content that goes beyond the typical blockbuster fare, and it opens up opportunities for a wider range of stories to be told.
Love it. And speaking of fresh perspectives, Trisha Tuttle, the new director of the Berlin Film Festival, she's putting her stamp on the 2025 edition. She's focusing on cinema over politics, and it looks like it's going to be a star-studded affair.
That's great. Her approach is a breath of fresh air. She's emphasizing the art of filmmaking and creating a space where creativity can flourish without being overshadowed by political agendas. This focus on cinema as a form of artistic expression is sure to attract top talent and create a festival experience that celebrates the power of storytelling in all its forms.
All right, let's move on to the development slate, where there's a mix of intrigue and adaptation brewing. Slovakia's TV JOJ and Israel's Kishit 12 are adapting The A-Talks, which features neurodivergent journalists interviewing celebrities and politicians.
Oh, wow. This is an exciting development that promotes inclusivity and challenges traditional notions of what journalism looks like. By featuring neurodivergent journalists, The A-Talks brings a fresh perspective to celebrity interviews and offers a platform for diverse voices to be heard.
I think it's a great idea. And while we're on the topic of fresh takes, Talbot Studios' The Quiz with Balls is heading to Argentina in an adaptation for Canal 13. This game show seems to be a global phenomenon, with versions popping up in countries all over the world. What makes it so successful?
I think what's fascinating about The Quiz with Balls is its universal appeal. At its core, it's a simple and fun concept that transcends cultural boundaries. The gameplay is easy to understand, the questions are quirky and entertaining, and the overall tone is lighthearted and engaging.
Yeah, it sounds fun. Meanwhile, the BBC is delving into a more serious subject with their commission of Gaza, How to Survive a War Zone. This documentary will offer a close-up look at the lives of young people after the Israeli invasion, providing a humanizing perspective on a complex and often misunderstood conflict.
This documentary promises to be a powerful and moving exploration of resilience in the face of adversity. By focusing on the experiences of young people, it offers a glimpse into the daily realities of life in Gaza and the challenges they face. It's a reminder that behind the headlines and political rhetoric, there are real people whose lives are profoundly impacted by conflict, and their stories deserve to be heard.
I agree. Now get ready for a blast from the past, because John Ridley is adapting Isaac Asimov's sci-fi classic, The Caves of Steel. This one explores robot-human relations and a murder mystery, a combination I didn't know I needed.
Yeah. Asimov's work has had a profound impact on science fiction, and Ridley's adaptation promises to bring these timeless themes to a new generation. And what's particularly relevant about The Caves of Steel is its exploration of robot-human relations. As artificial intelligence continues to advance, the questions raised by Asimov's work become even more pressing. How do we define consciousness? What are the ethical implications of creating artificial intelligence? These are themes that resonate deeply with our current technological landscape.
Right. From sci-fi to true crime, Sky Showtime is premiering A Recipe for Murder, a series exploring the shocking murder of a Colombian surgeon by a YouTube chef.
Wow. This series delves into a case that grips the world, exploring the dark side of online fame and the unexpected consequences of our digital lives. The fact that the perpetrator was a YouTube chef adds another layer of intrigue, raising questions about the curated images we present online and the hidden truths that may lurk beneath the surface.
You know what? Here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Colman Domingo, who you might recognize from Euphoria, is joining Gus Van Sant's hostage thriller, Dead Man's Wire.
Oh, wow. Domingo's an incredible talent. And his addition to this film is a major coup for Van Sant. You know he's known for his ability to bring depth and nuance to his roles. I'm sure he'll deliver a captivating performance in this high-stakes thriller.
And we've got another thrilling adaptation on the horizon. Christian Perfumo's The Glacier Murders is being developed into a series for the frozen body discovered in a glacier at the heart of the mystery.
The setting of Patagonia, with its vast landscapes and icy beauty, adds a layer of atmosphere to this already intriguing premise. The discovery of a decades-old murder is sure to unravel long-held secrets and expose the dark undercurrents of a seemingly idyllic community. If you're a fan of Nordic noir, you'll want to keep an eye on this one.
Definitely. Now for something a little darker, A24 is releasing Opus, a thriller starring John Malkovich as a reclusive rock star. Knowing A24's track record, this one is bound to be a mind-bender.
It sounds like it. They have a reputation for producing films that are both visually stunning and psychologically disturbing. Malkovich's portrayal of a reclusive rock star, with all its potential for darkness and eccentricity, is a perfect fit for A24's signature style. This film has the potential to be a haunting exploration of fame, isolation, and the creative process.
Oh, totally. Speaking of intrigue, Rhoda Mitra is joining Joel Kinnaman to TNT's miniseries Debriefing the President. This one is based on the real-life interrogation of Saddam Hussein. Talking about high stakes.
This miniseries promises a gripping look into a pivotal moment in history. The interrogation of Saddam Hussein is a subject fraught with complexity and controversy, and TNT's adaptation is sure to spark conversations and offer a fresh perspective on the events surrounding his capture.
Yeah, for sure. Meanwhile, Intermedia is unveiling a new family drama called Heartstrings at Content Americas. It's a story about two families intertwined by a child swap. It sounds like a real tearjerker.
Family dramas have a universal appeal, and Heartstrings taps into the emotional complexities of family relationships and the enduring power of love. The child swap premise adds a layer of intrigue and promises to explore the themes of identity and belonging.
Definitely. Switching gears again, Tom Blythe is joining Claire Denis's drama The Cry of the Guards, which explores themes of justice and revenge in a Senegalese construction site.
Oh, wow. Denis is a masterful filmmaker, known for her visually stunning and emotionally resonant work. The Cry of the Guards promises to be a powerful examination of human nature and the consequences of seeking vengeance.
I can't wait to see it. And we've got another exciting casting announcement. Sydney Sweeney is in talks to star in A24's The Mask of the Red Death, a darkly comedic adaptation of Edgar Allan Poe's classic tale.
Her involvement adds a layer of star power to this adaptation, which promises to be a unique blend of horror and comedy. A24's track record of producing visually striking and thought-provoking films suggests that this adaptation will be a fresh take on Poe's iconic tale.
That's really cool. Hold on to your seats, folks, because Dylan O'Brien is joining Rachel McAdams in Sam Raimi's survival horror thriller, Send Help. With Raimi at the helm, this one is sure to be a wild ride.
Oh, yeah. Raimi's a master of the horror genre, known for his blend of suspense, humor, and over-the-top gore. The premise of plane crash survivors stranded on a deserted island, forced to confront both external threats and their own inner demons, promises a thrilling and terrifying cinematic experience.
Okay, and speaking of thrilling, Thea Rossi is joining the dark comedy thriller The Saviors, which follows a suburban couple whose lives take a dark turn after renting out their garage.
Right. It promises a blend of humor and suspense, exploring the themes of paranoia and the consequences of trusting the wrong people. Rossi's addition to the cast adds to the film's intrigue, as his previous roles have demonstrated his ability to portray complex and often morally ambiguous characters.
Oh, yeah. He's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's shift gears one last time and talk about some major deals and industry insights.
Yeah.
Magnolia Pictures has picked up the North American rights to 1-to-1, John and Yoko, a documentary exploring the iconic couple's lives. What makes this documentary stand out is its focus on their time in Greenwich Village, a period of immense creativity and personal transformation for both of them.
The documentary features restored footage and remastered audio, offering a more intimate and immersive look at their relationship and their artistic endeavors during this pivotal time. If you're a fan of John and Yoko, this documentary is a must-see.
And A24 is setting an April 11th release date for Alex Garland's Iraq War film, Warfare. This one is said to be an immersive portrayal of modern warfare. And knowing Garland's work, it's bound to be intense.
Garland is a visionary filmmaker known for his thought-provoking and often unsettling films. Warfare promises to be a visceral and unflinching look at the realities of war, exploring the psychological and emotional toll it takes on soldiers. The film's immersive approach is sure to make for a powerful and impactful cinematic experience.
Next up, TS Studios is handling international distribution for Gaumont USA's Futuro Desierto. This series delves into AI and family dynamics in a near-future setting.
Futuro Desierto tackles themes that are increasingly relevant in our technologically driven world by exploring the intersection of AI and family relationships. The series promises to raise thought-provoking questions about the evolving nature of humanity and the role of technology in our lives.
Now let's talk about some significant content acquisitions. AMC Networks and Warner Bros. Discovery have both snagged some fascinating factual series from Blue Ant Studios.
These acquisitions reflect the growing demand for high-quality factual content. The series acquired by AMC Networks, including Race Against the Tide and Best in Miniature, offer unique and engaging perspectives on diverse subjects, while Warner Bros. Discovery's pickup of Mysteries from Above promises to explore the unknown and unexplained.
And speaking of comebacks, Ke Huy Quan, who stole our hearts in Everything Everywhere All at Once, has signed with WME for representation. It looks like his Oscar-winning performance has opened doors to some exciting new opportunities.
Kwan's comeback story is truly inspiring, demonstrating that talent and perseverance can prevail. His signing with WME signals a promising future for the actor, and we can't wait to see what roles he takes on next.
Me neither. Meanwhile, Fabrica is expanding its reach by launching Spanish-language scripted productions in Mexico City. This collaboration with Endemol Shine Boomdog is sure to generate some buzz.
This expansion marks a significant step for Fabrica as it taps into the growing market for Spanish-language content. The collaboration with Endemol Shine Boomdog brings together two powerhouses in the entertainment industry, promising high-quality productions that will resonate with audiences across Latin America and the U.S. Hispanic market.
Awesome. And we've got another exciting partnership on the horizon. Generator Entertainment is teaming up with Studio Muso in Japan and Korean producer Louis Taiwan Kim. They've got some action-packed projects in the works.
This collaboration highlights the growing globalization of the entertainment industry. By partnering with studios in Japan and South Korea, Generator Entertainment is tapping into the creative talent and unique storytelling perspectives of these regions. The focus on action, sci-fi, and horror genres suggests that these projects will have a global appeal.
That's cool. Speaking of global appeal, Mixer Productions is inking co-production deals with MediaPro and MediaCrest in Spain. They're aiming to create high-quality content for audiences worldwide.
This collaboration is a win-win for all parties involved. Mixer Productions gains access to MediaPro and MediaCrest's extensive production resources and expertise, while the Spanish companies benefit from Mixer's international connections and distribution network. It's a testament to the power of collaboration in the entertainment industry to create content that transcends borders.
I love to see it. And in a move that solidifies their partnership, RTL Deutschland and Deutsche Telekom are extending their RTL Plus premium deal until 2030. This means Magenta TV subscribers will continue to enjoy seamless access to RTL's content.
This extension reflects the success of the partnership and the value it brings to both companies. For RTL Deutschland, it ensures a large and engaged audience for their content, while Deutsche Telekom can offer their customers a comprehensive entertainment package.
Makes sense. Now let's jump back into the world of film. MK2 Films has boarded Lionel Bayer's The Safe House, a comedy set during the May 1968 French student protests. For international sales,
Bayer's film promises to offer a unique and humorous perspective on a pivotal moment in French history. The setting of the 1968 student protests provides a rich backdrop for a story that explores themes of family, societal upheaval, and the search for identity.
Cool. And we've got some good news for podcast enthusiasts in New Zealand. NZME has partnered with BBC Studios to represent the BBC's podcast catalog in the country.
This partnership expands the reach of BBC podcasts, bringing their high-quality audio content to a new audience in New Zealand. It's a testament to the growing popularity of podcasts as a form of entertainment and information.
Great. Meanwhile, Unifrance is launching an endowment fund to support the global promotion of French film and television. This initiative, backed by major French corporations, is a significant investment in the future of French entertainment.
This endowment fund demonstrates a commitment to showcasing French creativity on the world stage by providing financial support for promotion and marketing efforts. It will help French films and television series reach a wider audience and gain recognition for their unique storytelling and artistic excellence.
And we've got a new production label on the scene. Freeform Group has launched Double FTV, which will be focusing on factual programming for Channel 4 and Channel 5 in the UK.
The launch of Double FTV signals a commitment to producing high-quality factual content that informs and entertains audiences, with projects ranging from documentaries on bomb disposal teams to renovation shows. The label promises a diverse slate of programming that will appeal to a wide range of viewers.
Turkish drama The Ottoman is making waves internationally. With its latest licensing deal in South Korea, this historical series seems to be captivating audiences worldwide.
The success of The Ottoman demonstrates the global appeal of well-crafted historical dramas. The series' focus on the life of Osman Bey, the founder of the Ottoman Empire, provides a glimpse into a fascinating period of history and offers a compelling blend of political intrigue, action, and romance.
And speaking of captivating content, FilmRise has acquired the U.S. rights to the Taken prequel series. This means American audiences can now stream the series for free.
The acquisition of the Taken prequel series expands FilmRise's library of popular and engaging content. The series offers a backstory to the popular film franchise, exploring the origins of Brian Mills's skills as a skilled operative.
Now for a power move in the film industry. Veteran producer Patrick Wachsberger has teamed up with Legendary Entertainment to launch 193, a new film production and sales venture.
The launch of 193 marks a significant development in the film industry, bringing together the expertise of a seasoned producer and a major entertainment company. The ventures focus on developing, producing, and distributing films, while also collaborating with third-party producers and financiers. Suggests a dynamic and ambitious approach to filmmaking.
And we got another exciting series on the horizon. Viaplay has acquired the international rights to Vanguard, a drama based on the life of Swedish media mogul Jan Stenbeck. Stenbeck was a controversial figure, but there's no denying his impact on the media landscape.
Vanguard promises to be a fascinating look into the world of media and power, exploring the rise of a media empire and the complex legacy of the man who built it.
Okay, let's wrap up this first part of our deep dive with some renewals and some intriguing industry insights. First up, Netflix has given the green light for a 4th season of The Lincoln Lawyer, so fans can look forward to more legal drama and courtroom battles. I have to say, I'm hooked on this show. The characters are so well developed and the cases are always intriguing.
The renewal of The Lincoln Lawyer is a testament to the show's popularity and its ability to keep audiences engaged. The series' strong cast and compelling storylines based on Michael Connelly's novels have resonated with viewers. And the 4th season promises to deliver more of the same high-quality legal drama.
I'm excited.
It's definitely one of those shows that keeps you on the edge of your seat. And speaking of shows that keep you guessing, Abbott Elementary over on ABC has also been renewed for a 5th season.
This show is such a gem. It's hilarious and heartwarming, and it tackles some important issues facing the education system. Plus, the characters are so relatable.
Abbott Elementary has really struck a chord with audiences. It's a great example of how a show can be both entertaining and thought-provoking, and it proves that there's a real appetite for stories that showcase the everyday heroes working in underfunded schools and making a difference in children's lives.
I love that show. Okay. Here's something that might make you raise an eyebrow. The rise of IFCOM deals in Hollywood. It's causing a lot of frustration among writers. Now you might be wondering, what are IFCOM deals? Well, they're basically agreements where writers are only paid if their project gets picked up.
This is a worrying trend for writers because it means they're essentially working on spec. With no guarantee of compensation for their time and effort, it creates a lot of financial instability and can discourage new voices from entering the industry.
So we've got a lot to celebrate in the world of television, but there are definitely some challenges that need to be addressed. Now, let's shift gears back to some specific projects that caught my attention. First up, the A-Talks, which features neurodivergent journalists interviewing celebrities and politicians. I love the idea of shaking up the traditional interview format.
It's a brilliant concept. Think about the unique perspectives and the unexpected questions that these journalists could bring to the table. It has the potential to be both insightful and highly entertaining.
Yeah, I agree. And speaking of entertaining, I'm really intrigued by Junction. That romantic thriller set against the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. It sounds like a powerful and emotionally charged series.
What's compelling about Junction is that it uses the framework of a romantic thriller to explore a complex geopolitical issue. It personalizes the conflict by focusing on the lives of two individuals caught in the crossfire. And it forces us to confront the human cost of war and division.
Right. Okay. Switching gears to something a little lighter, I'm curious about the global success of The Quiz with Balls, which is now being adapted in Argentina. What is it about this game show that makes it so universally appealing?
At its heart, The Quiz with Balls is all about fun and laughter. It's a simple concept, but it's executed brilliantly. The questions are quirky and entertaining, the gameplay is easy to follow, and the overall tone is lighthearted and engaging.
Okay. Let's talk about some of the true crime projects we've got on the horizon. A Recipe for Murder sounds absolutely wild, with a YouTube chef as the perpetrator.
This case really captured the public imagination, and it raises some fascinating questions about the dark side of online fame and the dangers of believing everything you see on social media.
I agree. And then there's Gaza, How to Survive a War Zone, which takes a more serious and nuanced look at the aftermath of conflict.
This documentary promises to be a powerful and moving testament to the resilience of the human spirit. By focusing on the experiences of young people, it reminds us that even in the midst of tragedy and hardship, there is always hope and the will to rebuild.
Yeah, absolutely. From true crime to sci-fi, we've got John Ridley taking on the adaptation of The Caves of Steel. I'm a huge Asimov fan, so I'm excited to see how he brings this classic to life.
Ridley is a brilliant storyteller, and he's known for his thought-provoking and socially conscious work. The Caves of Steel is a classic for a reason. It explored themes that are as relevant today as they were when Asimov first wrote the book.
Yeah, definitely. And let's not forget about Coleman Domingo joining Dead Man's Wire. He's an incredible actor, and I'm so excited to see him collaborate with Gus Van Sant.
Domingo's a force of nature on screen. He brings a raw intensity and vulnerability to his performances, and I have no doubt that he'll create a memorable character in Van Sant's hostage thriller.
Yeah. And we've got another thrilling adaptation on the horizon with The Glacier Murders. A body found in a melting glacier. It doesn't get much more atmospheric than that.
This adaptation is sure to be a visual treat. The setting of Patagonia is breathtaking, and the premise of a decades-old murder coming to light as the glacier melts is incredibly intriguing.
And for something a little darker, we've got John Malkovich starring as a reclusive rock star. In A24's Opus, A24 has a reputation for pushing boundaries, and this film sounds like it'll be no exception.
Malkovich is a master of playing complex and often unsettling characters, so he's a perfect fit for an A24 thriller. This film has the potential to be a dark and twisted exploration of fame, isolation, and the creative process.
Speaking of intense, we've got Rona Mitra joining Debriefing the President, which revolves around the interrogation of Saddam Hussein.
This miniseries is bound to be controversial. It's a sensitive subject, and the series will explore the political machinations and the moral complexities of interrogating a deposed dictator.
For sure. And for something a little more heartwarming, we've got Heartstrings, a Turkish family drama about two families connected by a child swap.
Heartstrings is a classic tale of family secrets and unexpected connections. It's a story that's sure to resonate with anyone who's ever grappled with questions of identity, belonging, and the complexities of family relationships.
Absolutely. Back to the world of film, we've got Tom Blythe joining Claire Denis's The Cry of the Guards. Denis is such a visionary director, and I'm always excited to see what she comes up with.
Denis is known for her visually stunning films and her ability to delve into the darkest corners of human nature. The Cry of the Guards promises to be a powerful and unsettling exploration of justice, revenge, and the cycle of violence.
And speaking of powerful performances, Sydney Sweeney is in talks to star in A24's adaptation of The Mask of the Red Death. This could be a really interesting take on Edgar Allan Poe's classic tale.
Sweeney is one of the most exciting young actresses working today, and her involvement in this project is a testament to A24's ability to attract top talent. The combination of Sweeney's star power and A24's unique sensibility suggests that this adaptation will be a fresh and unforgettable cinematic experience.
Okay, buckle up for this one. Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams are teaming up for Sam Raimi's Send Help, with Raimi directing. It's guaranteed to be a wild ride.
Raimi is a master of horror and suspense, known for his ability to blend scares with dark humor. The premise of plane crash survivors stranded on a deserted island, fighting for survival against both external threats and their own inner demons. Sounds like the perfect recipe for a Raimi film.
And for a little more dark comedy, we've got Theo Rossi joining The Saviors, about a suburban couple who rent out their garage and end up in a whole lot of trouble.
Rossi has a knack for playing characters who are both charming and dangerous, so he's a great addition to this dark comedy thriller. The Saviors sounds like a fun and twisted take on the classic stranger danger trope, exploring the paranoia and the unintended consequences that can arise when we let our guard down.
All right, let's shift gears to some major deals and industry insights. Magnolia Pictures has acquired the North American rights to 1-to-1 John and Yoko. It's always fascinating to get a glimpse into the lives of iconic couples, and this documentary promises to be a revealing and intimate portrait of John and Yoko's relationship.
What's unique about this documentary is its focus on a specific period in their lives, their time in Greenwich Village. It was a time of immense creative ferment for both of them. And the documentary explores how their individual artistic paths intertwined and influenced each other.
And A24 is setting an April release date for Alex Garland's Iraq War film, Warfare. Garland is known for his visually stunning and thought-provoking films, so this one is definitely on my radar.
Garland is a master of creating immersive and unsettling cinematic experiences. Warfare is said to be a brutal and unflinching look at the psychological toll of war, and I'm expecting it to be a challenging but rewarding film.
Next up, TIS Studios is handling international distribution for Gaumont USA's Futuro Desierto. This series delves into the world of AI and its impact on family dynamics, a theme that's becoming increasingly relevant as technology continues to advance.
Futuro Desierto promises to be a thought-provoking exploration of the ethical and emotional implications of artificial intelligence. As AI becomes more sophisticated and integrated into our lives, it's crucial to examine its impact on our relationships and our understanding of what it means to be human.
Now let's talk about some significant content acquisitions. AMC Networks and Warner Bros. Discovery have both acquired some intriguing factual series from Blue Ant Studios, demonstrating the growing demand for high-quality nonfiction programming.
This is a testament to the power of factual storytelling to engage and inform audiences. From the high-stakes world of competitive sandcastle building to the breathtaking views captured by drones, these series offer unique perspectives on a wide range of subjects.
And speaking of unique perspectives, Ke Huy Quan, who stole our hearts in Everything Everywhere All at Once, has signed with WME for representation. His comeback story is an inspiration to anyone who's ever doubted their dreams.
Kwan's talent and his perseverance have earned him a well-deserved second act in Hollywood. His signing with WME is a testament to his ability to connect with audiences and his potential to create even more memorable characters in the future.
Meanwhile, Fabrica is expanding its reach with Spanish-language productions in Mexico City. This collaboration with Endemol Shine Boomdog is a savvy move that recognizes the growing global audience for Spanish-language content.
This expansion is a win-win for both companies and for audiences who are hungry for diverse stories and perspectives. Fabrica gains access to Endemol Shine Boomdog's expertise and resources, while Endemol Shine Boomdog benefits from Fabrica's creative vision and its understanding of the Latin American market.
And we've got another exciting partnership on the horizon. Generator Entertainment is teaming up with Studio Muso in Japan and Korean producer Louis Taiwan Kim. This collaboration is a testament to the globalization of the entertainment industry and the potential for cross-cultural storytelling.
This partnership is an exciting development, and I'm eager to see what kind of projects they come up with. The combination of Generator Entertainment's experience in action and genre films with the creative talent and resources of Studio Muso and Louis Taiwan Kim suggests that these projects will have a global appeal.
Speaking of global appeal, Mixer Productions is inking co-production deals with MediaPro and MediaCrest in Spain. This is a smart move for Mixer Productions, giving them access to the expertise and resources of two major players in the Spanish entertainment industry.
This collaboration is a testament to the power of partnerships in today's global entertainment landscape. By pooling resources and sharing expertise, companies can create higher quality content that reaches a wider audience. It's a win-win for everyone involved.
And in a move that solidifies their partnership, RTL Deutschland and Deutsche Telekom are extending their RTL Plus premium deal until 2030. This is great news for Magenta TV subscribers who will continue to have access to RTL's diverse programming.
This extension is a clear indication that the partnership has been successful for both companies. RTL Deutschland benefits from having a wide distribution platform for its content, while Deutsche Telekom can offer their customers a comprehensive entertainment package that includes a variety of popular channels and shows.
Let's jump back into the world of film. MK2 Films has boarded Lionel Bayer's The Safe House, a comedy set during the May 1968 French student protests for international...
Bayer is a talented filmmaker known for his witty and thought-provoking films. The Safe House promises to be a humorous and insightful look at a pivotal moment in history, exploring the personal stories of those caught in the midst of social and political upheaval.
And for podcast enthusiasts in New Zealand, NZME has partnered with BBC Studios to represent the BBC's podcast catalog in the country. This is a great opportunity for New Zealanders to access the BBC's high-quality audio programming, from news and current affairs to drama and comedy.
The BBC is renowned for its world-class podcasting, and this partnership is a testament to the growing popularity of podcasts as a form of entertainment and information. It's a win for both companies and for New Zealand listeners who now have access to a wider variety of podcasts.
Meanwhile, Unifrance is launching an endowment fund to support the global promotion of French film and television. This initiative is a sign of confidence in the strength and creativity of the French entertainment industry.
This endowment fund is a significant investment in the future of French cinema and television. By providing financial support for promotion and marketing efforts, it will help French productions reach a wider audience and compete on a global stage.
And we've got a new production label on the scene. Freeform Group has launched Double FTV, which will focus on factual programming for Channel 4 and Channel 5 in the UK.
This is an interesting development, and it will be fascinating to see what kind of factual content Double FTV produces. The focus on factual programming suggests a commitment to informing and engaging audiences with stories that explore the real world, from science and nature to history and current affairs.
Turkish drama The Ottoman is making waves internationally, with its latest licensing deal in South Korea. This historical series is a prime example of how well-crafted stories can transcend borders and connect with audiences from different cultures.
The Ottoman Empire has a rich and fascinating history, and this series clearly taps into that global interest. The combination of historical accuracy, compelling characters, and dramatic plot lines has resonated with viewers around the world.
And speaking of captivating content, FilmRise has acquired the U.S. rights to the Taken prequel series, making it available for free streaming to American audiences.
This acquisition is a smart move by FilmRise, capitalizing on the popularity of the Taken franchise and offering viewers a chance to explore the backstory of one of their favorite action heroes.
Now, for a power move in the film industry. Veteran producer Patrick Wachsberger has teamed up with Legendary Entertainment to launch 193, a new film production and sales venture.
The launch of 193 is a significant development, and it will be interesting to see what kind of films they produce. The combination of Wachsberger's experience and Legendary Entertainment's resources suggests that they will be aiming for high-quality projects with global appeal.
And we've got another exciting series on the horizon. Viaplay has acquired the international rights to Vanguard, a drama based on the life of Swedish media mogul Jan Stenbeck. Stenbeck was a controversial figure, but his impact on the media landscape is undeniable.
Vanguard promises to be a fascinating look into the life and times of a media titan. It will explore the challenges, triumphs, and controversies that shaped Stenbeck's career and his legacy, offering a glimpse into the world of media and power.
Okay, let's wrap things up with some renewals and some intriguing industry insights. Netflix has given the green light for a 4th season of The Lincoln Lawyer, so fans can look forward to more legal drama and courtroom battles with the charismatic defense attorney, Mickey Haller.
The renewal of The Lincoln Lawyer is a testament to the show's popularity and its ability to keep audiences engaged with its blend of legal intrigue, compelling characters, and sharp writing. Based on the novels of Michael Connelly, the series has a loyal fan base, and the 4th season promises to deliver more of the twists, turns, and courtroom showdowns that have made it a success.
And over on ABC, Abbott Elementary is back for a 5th season, continuing to charm viewers with its heartwarming and hilarious portrayal of dedicated teachers in an underfunded Philadelphia school. The show's success is a reminder that audiences are hungry for stories that are both entertaining and socially relevant.
Abbott Elementary is a breath of fresh air in the world of television. It's funny, heartwarming, and it tackles important issues with intelligence and sensitivity.
Now for some industry news that highlights the challenges facing writers in Hollywood. The rise of if-come deals. where writers are only paid if their project is picked up, is causing a lot of anxiety and frustration.
This is a concerning trend, and it reflects a risk-averse climate in Hollywood. These deals place a lot of pressure on writers, who often have to invest months, even years, of their time and energy with no guarantee of compensation.
Now get ready for a fascinating blend of history and satire. Disney Plus and SVT are teaming up for Whiskey on the Rocks, a series that takes a comedic approach to the real-life grounding of a Soviet submarine in Swedish waters during the Cold War.
This premise is so unexpected. I'm intrigued to see how they handle such a sensitive historical event with humor.
And we've got a welcome return to the screen. Turkish actress Ez Perinci is back after a 2-year hiatus in the drama I Am Mother.
This sounds like a powerful and emotional story. Ez Perinci is a talented actress, and I'm sure she'll deliver a captivating performance as a mother desperately searching for her missing son.
And finally, Netflix is making a major change to how it reports its performance. The streaming giant is ending its quarterly subscriber growth disclosures, signaling a shift in focus towards alternative metrics like engagement and revenue per user.
This is a significant move by Netflix, and it reflects a broader trend in the streaming industry. As the market becomes more competitive, streaming companies are looking beyond subscriber numbers to gauge their success.
This shift in focus suggests that streaming companies are recognizing the importance of creating high-quality content that keeps viewers engaged and coming back for more. It's no longer enough to simply acquire subscribers. The focus is shifting towards building a loyal and satisfied audience.
Exactly, and this shift also highlights the importance of data analysis and understanding audience behavior. Streaming companies are investing heavily in data analytics to gain insights into what viewers are watching, how they're engaging with content, and what keeps them coming back for more.
It really is a dynamic industry, and it's fascinating to see how these changes are shaping the future of entertainment. One of the most exciting trends is the rise of international collaborations and co-productions.
Oh, absolutely. We saw so many examples of that in this news roundup. From Generator Entertainment's partnerships in Japan and South Korea to Mixer Productions deals in Spain. It's clear that companies are looking beyond their borders for creative talent and fresh perspectives.
I agree. This is a win-win for everyone involved. It allows companies to tap into new markets, access different skill sets and resources, and create content that resonates with a wider audience.
And for viewers, it means a more diverse and exciting range of stories to choose from. We're no longer limited to the same old Hollywood formulas. We're seeing a global exchange of ideas and storytelling traditions. And it's leading to some truly innovative and captivating content.
And it's not just about the stories themselves. We're also seeing a shift in how content is being produced and distributed. Streaming platforms like Netflix and Disney Plus are becoming major players, and they're challenging the traditional studio system.
The streaming model has opened up a world of possibilities for creators, giving them more freedom to tell the stories they want to tell and connect with audiences directly.
And for viewers, it means more choice and more flexibility in how we consume entertainment. We're no longer tied to a specific broadcast schedule or cable package.
It's all about on-demand access and personalized viewing experiences. The power has shifted to the consumer, and the entertainment industry is having to adapt to these new demands.
So what does all of this mean for the future of entertainment? What kind of stories are we going to be watching in the years to come?
I think we can expect to see even more diversity, both in terms of the stories being told and the voices telling them. We're going to see a continued rise in international productions, a blurring of genres, and a willingness to experiment with new formats and platforms.
And hopefully, we'll see a greater emphasis on authenticity and representation, with stories that reflect the richness and complexity of the world we live in.
Absolutely. It's an exciting time to be a part of the entertainment industry, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Me too. And for you, our listener, I hope this deep dive has given you a glimpse into the dynamic and ever-changing world of international film and television.
We've explored a lot of ground today, from funding and executive moves to festival buzz, development slates, and industry trends. But more importantly, we've highlighted the incredible creativity and the innovative spirit that's driving the future of entertainment.
So the next time you're scrolling through your streaming service or browsing the movie listings, remember that there's a whole world of stories out there waiting to be discovered. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and explore the diverse and captivating world of international film and television. Until next time.